Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. Well struck right field. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Round second, digging for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Now, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Adley Rutschman. Very used to hitting in spots like this. Right now, second in the AL in RBIs. Fastball for a strike.
All right, Boog, so I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic.
Right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And first offering is fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Just missed.
1-0.
Just misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that clips the inside corner. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Kicks and fires. That one way outside, and the count 1-2. On the ground to the left. Henderson fires over to first, and Martinez is out. Ryan Reynolds here.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
The Pirates down by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Next pitch is outside. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs.
3-2.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Key Brian Hayes swings through it for strike 1. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. The count now 2-2. Righty to the plate. Strike 3. Got him swinging. That's the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now, number 36. The wind of the pitch. 0-1. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Throws him with the heater at the knees. Jorge Mateo now, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And now 1 and 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. And now the lefty. Pitch misses. And the count's even at 2. Popped up. Cruz makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brandon Belt. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Mateo tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. That one missed. And a foul ball. Off the plate, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one ripped. That's back there. And it is gone. A gigantic blast. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 1-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Falter back to work. There's a strike. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1. And another ball. And that's just foul. Got it by him for the K. Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins digs in now. Ripped a triple to open up the ballgame. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tied up here in the early going. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down. And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a good eye there.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Walked and stole a base his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And the righty deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's 2-1.
Well, we put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now this is in the air down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in. And that's a 2-bagger. Ryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
That's a little bit low.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Up the middle. Mateo sends it to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. The run scores from third, and they take a 2-run lead. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. And that one upstairs. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And another ball. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Got him. They limit the damage here.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we in goal mode.
Back here at PNC Park, start of the fourth. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, Gonzalez. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Devers now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped on the ground to second. Tossed to Bell. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's in there. And it's 0-1. Ball delivers outside. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Pirates up by 2, top half of inning number 4. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Out to short, Cruz. Zips it across, and the Orioles set down in order. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now here is Henry Davis. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Not even close there. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2. Rutschman down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, number 36. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-2. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. Out to short. Cruz slings it across. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So up next, Jorge Mateo. There's the strike. On the ground, out to short. One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. He's 0 for 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at first, one away. And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the lineup flips over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So now here's the DH, Austin Hayes. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a pitch. A little bit high. And that's ball 1. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been electric at the plate with 7 home runs in his last 10 games. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. This one chopped up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Close play, but in there.
Absolutely bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
O'Neal stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You know, these Pirates, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet. So
runner on the move. There's the ball. And safe. It's a stolen base.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. J.D. Martinez stands in. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Keller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Oh, right to the backstop. Cruz up to third of the wild pitch. Cruz stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. Brian Reynolds now at the plate. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And that's outside. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's outside. And the count's full. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. On the mound now for the Pirates, Scott Efros.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And here it comes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Good eye right there. On the ground, Gonzalez tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Left-hand batter waits. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you. He doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-2 on the way. Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Reynolds hustles to get it in. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Here's the left fielder. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Matthew Boyd. On for his 20th appearance of the year. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Third baseman.
And he deals. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a strike on the outside edge. The lefty fires. Ground ball left side. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Bell getting ready to hit. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Carlos Santana. 1 out, the base is empty for him. him in the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
And strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sawinski in the box now. No balls and a strike. Santana, the runner at second with one away. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Awesome play there. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. And strike one to the catcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Can't trust that life online.
So remaining in the game defensively, Carlos Santana. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Well, 1-run game. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Scott Alexander.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here comes a pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Fly ball down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And here is Jorge Mateo. That one finds the zone. 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Throw on to Santana. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Kerstad, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. So the tying run at second.
Falter.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Laser, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
Santana on the run, throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Colin Holderman will take over here.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. Sliced hard but foul. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. A little bit low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, set for the last half. For the 7th, pinch hitter coming on, Ezekiel Duran. He represents the go-ahead run. Boyd back to work. High in the air, out to right. Kerstad settles underneath it, and there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz, 1 for 3. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler O'Neill. Fought off foul. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And that's down and away.
2-2 count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Staying in the game on defense, Ezekiel Duran. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Now it's Devers at the plate. The right-hander back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, out towards right center. And Devers is set down. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. Right-handed reliever. That's out to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and now they're out front. It's 5-3. One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Jose Hernandez. He last pitched 2 days ago. First pitch misses. Hernandez, a 6'3" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's downstairs and outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jorge Mateo will hit next. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Tate.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Martinez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. That one way outside, ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The Pirates trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Keep Ryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to the...
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. Found back our way, and that's out of play. There's the swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to...
On the mound now for the Pirates, Dowry Moretta.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And here is Devers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 1 out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Yennier Cano.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the batter now, Jack Sawinski. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate.
At the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
2-2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Davis at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. So the tying run at second. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. On a Mountcastle. It's a double play. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. And here's the pinch runner, Michael A. Taylor. So they're down to their final out. Up next for the Pirates, Ezekiel Duran. Hits the outside corner. Strike one. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Cano is just 1 strike away. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a ball evens the count. Bounced up the middle. Base hit into center field. Runner from third in to score. And it's now 5-4.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is O'Neal Cruz.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Got him! And that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, I am the one who lights up the dead. That voice in your head, you jump out of bed. The one you can't find no matter how hard you try. Watch out, you might trip, what's right off the edge. Yes, I am the fiend, the one with no sleep, that creeps in your sheets and crawls up your sleeves. The one who won't leave your best.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs.